Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rants, and I did not feel like dressing up today for you people. I just didn't. I feel like a bum today. I guess it's okay to feel like a bum, huh? Every once in a while. And I also thought, you know what? I'm just going to turn on the camera and I'm just going to have to think of something to say because I don't have really anything planned except there's one little thing that I want to show you. Other than that, I don't know what the hell to talk about. Does anybody really care? Not really. I didn't even do my hair. I didn't shave. I didn't even put on a shirt for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is just me, the real me. Uh, I want to tell you this though. Man, my eyes aren't even hardly awake yet. Um, a really dear, sweet, I'll just say a pen pal of mine that I really, really enjoy talking to. Uh, she asked me a question in an email that she wrote to me. And after thinking about it for more than 30 seconds, I really wanted to kind of give an answer, respond to it. And the question that she asked me was, hey, Jimmy, if you get married again or in a relationship, a real serious one, are you going to give up YouTube? That's a good question. When I was married to Bobby, long ago, over 10 years ago, I decided right there, I'm trying to find out what's really important to me, YouTube or my wife. And I took my wife because I said, I do not want to make my wife a YouTube widow. You know what I mean? Because when you do YouTube, YouTube is on your mind most of the time. You're thinking about, well, what can I do next? What can I say? Will this be interesting to them? Well, what about this poll question? Should I ask this or are they getting tired of them? Am I putting too many polls? It's always on your mind. And that's the job part, to me, of YouTube. It's kind of, like I said yesterday, YouTube to me is like a hobby that pays chump change. Some people make a lot of money. And then there's other people that don't make jack diddly on here. So that's why you need to not give up your day job just yet. But anyway, back to her question. That's a good question. I think honestly, I probably would give up YouTube because I would want to dedicate, because how do I say this? I'm a very dedicated man to my spouse. My focus is always on my spouse. And I think that's what made Bobby and I's marriage so good, is I focused on her and she never took her eyes off of me. Now, I'm not talking about in a controlling way. I'm talking about in a loving way. But there is a caveat to this about, well, Jimmy, will you leave YouTube if you hook up with some other broad? Well, I got to say this. There's a lot of YouTube ladies out there. They do their own YouTube gig. Now, if my future bride-to-be liked me doing YouTube and didn't mind me doing YouTube, and there was no conflict of interest at all, I'm going to do YouTube. Why? Because I enjoy it. Again, it's an outlet for me to express what I want to express. It's my little platform. Like I said, there ain't no democracy up in here. No. And if she was a YouTuber and if she wanted to continue doing her YouTube stuff, that's fine with me. Maybe we could join and be a Mr. and Mrs. Rants thing. See, I could get on here and then I could bitch and piss and moan like I do. And then whenever I get tired of all that, I can just kind of slide out the picture and she can slide on in. And then she can kick over and she could be Mrs. Rants. And then she could do the same thing, say what she wanted to say. And then when she's done, she could slide on out of the picture. And then I could come back in and go, I'm Jimmy Rants, like I always do. Like that's something exciting. The only reason I say that again, I'm Jimmy Rants, is because I own who I am. And I mean what I say. And if I'm wrong, and you can show me I'm wrong, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Okay, that's exciting stuff. So I want to thank you to my dear, sweet, what a wonderful person she is. She truly is. And I really appreciate you asking me that question in the email. I wrote you back, by the way. Well, again, we're just friends. I write to all kind of people, okay? So please don't read stuff into it. I want to say this too. This just popped up in my head. It just popped right on up in there. I did a poll question, yeah, I did. And I also made a little video. It was about prepping. I think a lot of you are misunderstanding whenever I kind of talk about preppers and I jump on these preppers. I am not, number one, jumping on preppers, okay? I am a practical prepper myself. Did you hear what I said? I am a practical prepper myself. Now, what I'm against are these charlatans. That's where you're missing. I am anti-mooching, begging prepper channels. I am against every day is Halloween and every day is gloom and doom. And you got to buy more. You got to prep. I am so sick of that shit. Now, I want to say this before I forget. I just thought about this and I went downstairs and I grabbed this. I don't really endorse many things, and this is not any sponsored anything, what I'm going to tell you. I have had this book. I don't know how long I've had this book, but it's been a long time. But I want to show it to you. And if you really want to learn about prepping, go talk to the LDS, the Mormons, or go talk to the Amish people. And they'll tell you about practical prepping. And not act like a bunch of meatheads. I got to move this back. Hang on here. I bumped the leg on this little stand. I got this camera on a stand and it, boop, boop, boop. Okay, enough of that. But anyway, the LDS Preparedness Manual. I want to show it to you. I want y'all to see this. I'll try to show. I know there's a little glare. I can't help it. There's a light right over my kitchen table. But you see this book right here? You can go to Amazon and probably find it. I'm going to bring it up a little bit because there's some writing on the bottom. I don't know what it says. I can't read backwards. But folks, if y'all really are serious and you want to kind of learn how much food and stuff that you really need, this thing will break down. I mean, this thing is just filled with wonderful, wonderful information. It's not doom and gloom. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I think I got this thing off of Amazon. I highly recommend you to get this book. Now, if you get this book, now I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm suggesting. If you get this book, go to every prepping channel that you're sub to and unsubscribe because you don't need them. You don't need to listen to their bullshit anymore. You don't. If you get this book right here, this is all you're going to need. I'm telling you. It's all you're going to need. You don't need to be told about how, I think we're going to get attacked tomorrow. That bullshit. Don't pay any attention to that crap. You read this book, it'll basically tell you everything pretty much that you need. Now, I want to say this too. Now, okay. Now, if you want to learn about how to survivalism, go to a survivalist channel and let them teach you how to survive if that's really what you're into. But you do not need these doom and gloom prepper channels to keep telling you you need water, you need food, you need guns and ammo and communications and first aid and all that bullshit. You don't need that, man. You're just wasting your time. You're just watching something to kill time because they're not really teaching you anything. These jackals have been saying the same thing since I started talking about prepping 14 years ago. How many times do you need to be told that you need food? No shit. Okay, let me calm this thing down. See how I can just start talking and then it just starts, the verbal diarrhea just starts coming out. I really didn't have anything planned to say. Somebody told me once, Jimmy, I like it when you wear t-shirts. So that motivated me to wear a t-shirt. I wore my t-shirt just for you today. What y'all think about that, huh? Well, we're 10 minutes. We're already at 10 minutes. Good Lord. Look, I'm going to let you go. Today's show was not sponsored by anybody. I don't have any Patreons or anything like that. So that's cool. I don't know. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I really, truly do. But look, guys, I think every household would benefit, damn it, from this book, whether you're a prepper or not. It'll teach you a lot of common sense kind of things, really. It is really important to try to be prepared for some little something that may come up around your house, no matter what it is, a job loss or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I highly recommend that book. Seems like I paid like 20-something dollars for it, I think. But that was a few years ago, so who knows? Today it may be $5,000 for the book. I don't know. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm Jimmy Rants.